Hey guys, Dobby back at you. Another short story for you. Hopefully you get something out of it. A storm rolled in fast that July night in 1947. The kind of black thunderhead that makes the desert feel small. You weren't alive then, not yet, but sometimes the place remembers. You're driving the old highway north of Rosewell now, late February 2026, chasing a tip from an X thread that claimed someone had finally found the second site. The coordinates led you off the pavement onto a dirt track that hadn't seen tires since the Truman administration. Sagebrush scratched the undercarriage. Your headlights caught glints of something metallic half buried in the sand. You killed the engine, stepped out. The air smelled like wet copper and ozone, even though the sky was clear. You walked the shallow depression maybe 50 yards across, but the ground still looked wrong, like it had been scooped and then poorly refilled decades ago. Your flashlight beam swept foil-like scraps half buried in the dirt. Thin, silvery, and possibly light. You picked one up. It didn't crinkle. It unfolded itself in your palm, smooth as liquid. Then it snapped back flat with a faint metallic sigh. Your phone buzzed once. Low battery warning, then went black. That's when you heard it. Not a sound exactly. A vibration in your teeth, in the marrow of your arms. Words forming without air. We waited. You spun. Nothing but starlight and scrub. You took a step back toward the car. The foil in your hands grew warm, then hot. You dropped it. It didn't fall. It hovered, spinning slowly, reflecting your face back at you. But the reflection wasn't right. The eyes were too large, too black. The mouth was a thin seam smiling. You ran. The car was closer than it should have been. You yanked the door open, threw yourself inside, turned the key. Nothing. Engine dead. Lights dead. Everything dead. The vibration came again, louder inside your skull. You came back for us. You looked through the windshield. Shapes stood at the edge of the depression now. Small, gray, hairless, standing perfectly still. Not moving like people move, more like statues that decided to breathe. Their heads tilted in unison, the same curious angle you'd see in every blurry photo, in every bad recreation. One stepped forward, its hands, long fingers, too many joints, reached out, not toward you, toward the foil scrap still floating outside the car. The scrap drifted like iron to a magnet. Then the being looked at you directly. You felt it peel something open inside your mind, not painful, just inevitable. Memories that weren't yours flooded in. The flash of lightning on chrome, the scream of tearing metal, the smell of burning neoprene, and something sweeter, like scorched honey. Bodies, small and broken, dragged across sand by men in olive drab. A tent pitched in haste, flash bulbs popping, orders barked in low voices. Weather balloon. Say it again, weather balloon. The being's voice, your voice now, but softer, younger, spoke inside you. They took the craft, they took the others. They left me here, waiting for someone to remember. I tried to speak. Your mouth moved, but the words came out wrong. I remember. You hadn't meant to say it. The being nodded once. The car doors unlocked with a soft click. The dashboard lights flickered back on, green, sickly. Then the engine turned over without you touching the key. You stared at the shapes. They hadn't moved closer. They were simply nearer, as if distance had folded while you blinked. One raised its hand, not in threat, in farewell. The vibration softened to hum, then silence. You drove fast. The dirt track smoothed out under the tires like it wanted you gone. When you hit pavement again, the stars looked normal, too normal. You didn't stop until you reached the motel in Rosewell, the one with the neon UFO sign buzzing outside. You sat in the parking lot until dawn, hands shaking on the wheel. In the rearview mirror, your reflection looked back, normal at first. Then the eyes changed, just for a second, larger, blacker. Then the mouth curved into that same thin, patient smile. You still see it sometimes when you pass a mirror at night or catch your reflection in a dark window. Not every time, just often enough to keep you awake. Because you now understand what it was waiting for. Not rescue, not exposure, just someone who would finally say the words out loud. I remember. And once you say them, it doesn't have to wait anymore. You carry it now, small, gray, patient, right behind your eyes, waiting for the next storm. Hopefully you got something out of that one. Kind of like these stories. I'm weird like that. Hope you get something out of them. Remember to like, subscribe, share, thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever floats your boat. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.